Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. It's Guns and Radio time.
Hell yeah, it is. Your boy Dustin Bonez, Chris Caputo, and Bailey. We all in the house today.
What up?
Yeah,
Ayo.
your boy is, by the way, still recovering. No big shock, I don't guess. Not too much. We're taping this immediately after the last show, where I was fucking wiping sweat and blowing my nose every 2 seconds any fucking way. So, of course, I'm still sick.
Yeah. Maybe with a B,
Hopefully by
boy.
the time this airs, hopefully by the time the last one we taped aired, I won't be sick anymore. But this shit sucks, dude. Whatever fucking if I find out who got me sick, I swear to God, I'm going to I'm gonna do the old school thing, and I'm gonna put a classified ad in the paper about how bad they've pissed me off. I'm gonna name drop them and everything. So you got that to look forward to. You're not even in the same state probably, but you know. I'm gonna do that. Write a strongly worded letter to your
Go.
grandmother. I'm going to the top of the food chain. I'm telling your grandma. I'm not even telling mama.
There's nothing worse than having your grandma disappointed with you.
My
Oh, dude,
goodness. Yeah, dude, for sure.
did I ever tell you about the time my dad had COVID and was still gonna go to the family Christmas with COVID?
Oh,
Dude,
What?
like that,
No.
first off, he gave me COVID while I was on Christmas vacation. So I didn't even get to
Motherfucker.
do any fucking thing but lay in the guest bedroom at my grandma's house for a
I
fuck.
think I remember this
Oh,
too.
shit.
Dad's laying there dying, talking about how he's still going to go to Christmas. And I got pissed. I was like, no, the fuck you're not. You're not going to get my grandmother sick and everything else. By the way, my grandmother on the other side, on the Bircham side, not my mom. We were living with my grandma on my mom's side. I was like, you're not going to go get my grandmother, my grandfather, and the rest of my people sick and killed because you're being stupid. Yeah, I am. I'm going. I was like, bullshit, motherfucker. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? Like, I'm going to show you, motherfucker. And when I say I'm going to show you, motherfucker, he's figured out enough about me at this point. I mean, he's my dad. So he knows when I mean business, and I meant fucking business. I pulled out my phone, put it on speakerphone, and he heard it ringing, and he jumps up. Who you calling? Don't you fucking worry about it. And I called his mom. I went all the way over his head, and I told her everything right there in front of him. 'Cause I went playground on his ass, and I told on him. Like, that's as far back as you can go when you're telling on motherfuckers. But yeah, yeah, I called and fucking told on his ass, and yeah, showed him. She was like, "Well, why is he being so damn stuff?" I said, "Because he's a jackass." And she's like, "Put him on the phone." And I did this. Here you go. Went way over his head. Went straight to his mama. Anyway, folks, welcome to the show. We got a okay show. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be okay. I don't know. It might be better today because Bailey's here to kind of help carry the load.
There you go.
Your boy here's royally fucking up. Oh, what'd you say, Bailey? You said you like my shirt. Oh, well, did you know you can get these shirts from T Public, the Guns and Radio store? There's a link in the description. We have several new designs available right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
including this one and many, many more. Tell them all about it, Chris.
tpublic.com/guns and radio. You're gonna find lots of designs. You got the OG Rick Dunsford design. We got our, basic Guns and Radio logo design. A lot of other ones. I believe we're getting new ones almost on a weekly basis. We have, Franz has his own shirt. It's him doing his usual reactions. What the fuck, man? It's a really cool one. We do have the
Don't
Mason
forget about
Frost Not a Chick t-shirt.
Yeah, and don't forget about the Nadia shirt for all of you
America
patriotic.
or Nadia, it's coming up
Yeah.
another month or so. Get ready for, the big Canada Day 4th of July mashup crossover that we always do here.
Yeah.
And also we did, speaking of Rick Dunster, we did celebrate his unbanning with the unbanned shirt now. So
Courtesy of Franz. Franz made that shirt. We're gonna give him credit.
see
He'll get
Franz.
he'll get the royalty on it when it sells. So go buy that
Absolutely.
shirt.
Yeah, and we're always like running some sales on that stuff. So if you ever see, why not grab a shirt for like $10 less or $15 less, shirts,
Hell yeah.
mugs, all sorts of stuff, all the designs, all the logos there. You pick what you like, and yeah, help support us in another way, man. tpublic.com/guns and radio.
Hell yeah. Well, before we continue on, we actually got two pretty good bits that we're gonna do today. First off, we're gonna draft something tonight in a little bit on the show. But before we do that, we've actually got a game for you guys today. We hadn't played a game in a while. Well, we played the drums game, but Franz didn't really like that too much. So
Yeah, well, I smoked everyone, the glam metal king here.
I don't know, Bailey. Chris is tough to beat on these things. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I've
you
looked
do
at that.
well. Recently, we discovered. I think we got it from Franz, but somebody had sent us a huge cachet of classic, old school heavy metal magazines. And we finally started kind of thumbing through those. I've had it on my hard drive for years, and I just started thumbing through it. And last time we opened one of these, we took a look at what was it, Hit Parader and their guesses for who was going to be the next big metal band. And then the funny thing was it was nobody you ever heard of.
Yeah, I think we only heard like one band. It was like what,
Yeah.
Leatherwolf? I think they had like one
Yeah.
song I know of.
I don't even know that many by them, but I've heard of them. Well,
Yeah.
this time we're going to the June 1996 issue of Metal Edge.
I was
Ooh,
And
alive
I've
at this
got
point.
you and I both.
oh, oh good, then you might actually stand a chance in this game, Bailey. Be- Because I got to read in the June 1996 issue of Metal Edge, and they announced the winners in this of their Reader's Choice Awards for different awards they give out in this fucking magazine. And I thought it would be fun to play a game, kind of like Family Feud, where you guys get to guess who won these awards. And this is how this is going to happen. There's going to be points associated with it. Let me roll a die real quick. Bailey, you're going to get to go first. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the puzzle board. I'm going to give you the category. If you guess a correct band, album, or whatever in this category, you get all of the points for that one. If you don't, you get a strike. Once somebody gets three strikes, the other person gets one last chance to get on the board, and then we reveal the answers. So it's kind of like Family Feud, kind of motivated,
Modified.
modified,
Modified.
modified to for time because some of these might be pretty hard. And when I tested this out on Sierra, it did not go well. So this might be a lost bit someday. You might be watching this on our Patreon of shit we decided to cut out. With that, let's reveal the first category. This is the best hits or compilation album from the 1995 Reader's Choice Awards.
So this is a metal magazine, right?
Correct.
God, I can't even think of any bands that play or were from 95.
Now, they don't have to
Uh,
be from the 90s. Now, I'm going to help you out a little bit because while I was thumbing through this magazine, I noticed it was that weird era where like Limp Bizkit is starting to kind of come along. That kind of Marilyn Manson is in this album, but
okay.
so is Kiss. And it's just weird seeing like all of these classic bands with these what I don't consider classic. I mean, they are classic now for sure, but they weren't, in my head, they're not yet. But
Right.
it's that weird time where the 90s and the 80s and stuff are still kind of mixing together. And so don't just think of bands from the 90s.
Okay.
I mean, there's going to be some in there, but think of bands that were still popular in the mid 90s because remember this is 1995.
All right. I guess my first guess, say Van Halen.
Van Halen, and that's our first strike.
Ah,
Nice. Van Halen
darn.
is not
So
on
now they
this
had an
one.
album They had an album that came out in 95.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Balance. That was the last Hagar album.
Well, hang on. Chris gets a chance now.
I want to say Queen Greatest Hits.
No. Oh,
Damn.
that's another strike. This one's hard.
Fuck. Yeah, this one is tough. 'Cause I'm like trying to think who released the Greatest Hits album in 95. It has to be some band from 20 years ago.
All right, Bailey.
Best hits or compilation album. I don't know. Journey.
Journey is not metal.
Hmm.
Chris, that's three strikes. You got one more chance to save this category.
No, Metallica was still releasing albums at this time. They wouldn't have a Greatest Hits.
They never released a greatest hits record.
Yeah, not to my knowledge at least.
I can look at, see, it's easy for me because I have the list in front of me, but
Yeah.
I've owned two of these.
Fuck.
Name an 80s band, throw a dart, and let's see what
I don't know.
happens.
Did Poison have a Greatest Hits album? Let's go Poison.
They did, but they're not on the list. Ah,
Uh,
damn. All right, let's take a look. At 100, you had Alice Cooper's Classics.
Oh, son of a
damn.
fuck.
At 200, you had Hidden Treasures by Megadeth. At 300, this is one of the ones I had, Crossroad by Bon Jovi.
Oh, motherfucker. I didn't.
Time Time's Making Changes by Tesla. And at number one, you had Vault by Def Leppard, which is the other.
Ah, that's the
Fuck.
one with
Damn.
Two Steps Behind and a couple other songs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Actually, Vault was one of the first CDs that I actually did own. So
That was one of the first CDs I think my mom had.
our next category is Best Song from a Movie Soundtrack. Now, Chris, I'm going to let you go first on this one. Best
Oh, okay.
Song from a Movie Soundtrack. Now, remember, this is 1995. What movies came out in 95 that would have a metal song on them? That's kind of what you got to think.
Okay, metal. Yeah, I remember like slasher flicks always had like some, horror, like metal or like hard rock band, Dokken with Dream Warriors. But that was
Okay.
way in the 80s. I wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily say that. So I'm trying
But
to
you're on
think,
the
was
right
it
track.
okay? Trying to think of like a horror like slasher movie.
They're not all
With like
horror, but
yeah.
there's three on here that I can confirm for sure are horror movies.
No, was that? No, okay, no, no. So I was gonna
Go ahead, say what you were
no.
thinking.
I'm probably a year off on this one, but maybe Sympathy for the Devil, the Guns N' Roses cover. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Finally, somebody's on the fucking board.
I was like, I thought that was
Sympathy.
94. I was like, okay.
Was it 94?
I think it was recorded in 94, and then I guess the movie came out like a year later.
Interview with the Vampire. And I would have not been able to have told you what movie that was from.
It was a shitty Tom Cruise movie.
All right, Bailey. There are much bigger numbers on the board there.
95. I can't even name that many movies from 95.
I can remember literally one of these from being a kid and liking that song in the end credits of a movie and seeking it
I
out.
mean, I can name a
Yeah.
rock band, but they're not really metal.
Well, what's a rock band then that you're thinking of?
Uh, The Offspring.
I'm going to say no on that one. There's not any by the Offspring. I don't consider all of these really that metal though. But that's going to
Yeah.
be our first strike on this one. Chris, here's your chance to get some more points on the board.
Why am I only thinking of Disney movies right now, though? What the fuck?
Toy
Say
Story.
it.
No, Toy Story I think was 99. See, no, it's
That's
not.
Randy Newman too.
You got a friend in me.
I'm pretty sure I've heard a metal cover of that.
I mean, it would sound better than Randy Newman, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do
Um,
impressions right now. If I try to change my voice, I'm going to start coughing up a lung. So,
oh
Don't do
man.
that.
Oh, I'm
Get
trying to.
into me.
man, this bit's going to suck. Go ahead, Chris. Think of. You know what? I'm going to open up the floodgates again. Just give me a band. Give me something.
Um, I don't. Fuck. I don't know, did Metallica ever do something for a soundtrack?
No, but I'm gonna
Not in the
take that as
90s. They did it in 2000.
Ah,
I'm gonna take that as your guess and move back to Bailey. Bailey, you
yeah.
got two strikes
I'm
on
get
this category.
I'm I'm guessing bands. Megadeth.
I wish you would have done that the last time. Megadeth is
Damn it.
not on there. Chris, you
Oh,
got one more chance.
Alice in Chains, I guess. Maybe they're, I don't know.
No, no Alice in Chains. All right, time for the reveal. Man, this magazine thing is cursed. All right, so what was the 100-point answer? Cemetery Gates by Pantera from the movie Tales from the Crypt Demon Night.
I looked at a movie I didn't
For
watch.
Never
for
saw it.
300, Stoned by Silverchair from the movie Mallrats. At 400, we've got a tie. We've got And Fools Shine On by Brother Kane from Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, and Hold Me, Kiss Me, Thrill Me by U2 from Batman Forever. That's the one I
See,
was talking about, Seeking
the,
Out.
the the Offspring, that
Oh,
was from the movie that I was gonna guess though too.
You should have just said Batman Forever.
I should have said Batman Forever. Damn it.
You would have probably won this whole game if you would have just said Batman Forever. And the number one pick is Breaking Down by Skid Row from the movie The Prophecy, which I've never even fucking heard of.
really? Skid Row? I guess it's the
Skid Row
last
did
time
a
they were relevant.
Mercifully, our last one only has four. Best new bands in 1995. What bands were new in 1995? Bailey.
shit. Candlebox.
Candlebox is not on there. There's our first strike. Chris.
I'm trying to think,
What
like, are there any bands that are
bands?
doing 30th anniversary tours, maybe?
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's
Ooh,
kind of like who's doing a 30th anniversary tour, or who has done one in the last couple of years. I think I saw somewhere recently that I'm gonna just guess random guess Sepultura. I think they're doing a 30th anniversary tour, so I'm gonna go with them. So maybe they're around that time frame of best new band.
No,
Yeah.
no, sorry. Bailey,
I
you
have
get
I actually I have a 30th anniversary band from this era. Corn.
Band Corn is not on this list.
Really? They're not on this list.
Let's see what the 200-point answer was. Bush.
Ah, motherfucker.
And the 300-point was the Foo Fighters.
God damn it.
They were around it. Oh my
Son of a
God.
bitch.
Oh, just wait. Wait till you see the 400. Slash's Snake Pit.
Fuck.
Both of
Ah,
you, both of you.
Fuck.
I was like, come on, guys. What came out in 95? Come on, dig for it.
fuck.
Slash's Snake Pit was number
These
two.
were
That was the runner up, by the way, for the best
holy
new band of the Reader's Choice Awards. And number one, Silverchair.
fuck. Should have used something from the last section.
Shit.
Uh,
Oh my
Should have did
goodness.
something,
Yeah.
I guess.
I think you need to find a new
Man,
co-host. I need to
How
retire
do I
now.
not? Foo Fighters? That's one of my favorite bands. Damn it.
Yeah, I thought they debuted later. Then I'm like, wait a minute, the self-titled did probably come out around then.
I
95.
couldn't I couldn't correct you when you said that earlier. I felt like that would have been cheating. So yeah,
Hmm.
well, that bit was a wash.
Chris won, but we all
Barely.
suck.
Barely. Despite that much.
So maybe this next bit won't suck as bad. You know what it is?
Fantasy rock clouds, we're building our teams. With legends and risks, it's a rock lover's dream. Chris picks his players.
Oh yeah.
Is to but who reigns supreme. It's up to you. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, fantasy rock draft time. It's been a while since we did one of these. I didn't do my homework to see who won the last fantasy rock draft, by the way. So,
I'm gonna double check
uh,
right now. I recall I'm pretty sure I got my ass beat, so let's
yeah,
see
Chris is
here.
investigate that for us.
Yes. Posts. Okay. So last one was between. Oh yeah, Bailey was on the last one here. Picked the best songs of 1996. I came dead last. Dustin came second, and Bailey, uh, Bulls on Parade, King Nothing by Metallica, and Soundgarden, Burn in My Hand. Those are the three best
Oh,
songs of 1996, according to you guys who
Rock
voted in the
on.
Fantasy Rock Draft.
oh, well, there you go,
55% of the
Bailey.
vote, you got Bailey.
So Bailey's going to be defending the title this time. He's the returning
Hell yeah.
champion for the
Let's
Fantasy
go.
Rock. We rolled dice before the game. By now, you already know if you watch the show how we do this. We rolled dice before the game to determine the order in which we would draft. And Bailey, you actually picked the topic for this week. So tell us what the topic is.
All right, so a few weeks ago, we did I wasn't on the bit, but we did the mo most overrated bands. And I figured to make it a little bit easier, let's go the inverse and go with the most underrated bands.
Most underrated bands. So when we rolled dice to determine the order of draft will be myself and number one, Chris. The one day I didn't want to go first, by the way. I was like, please be anybody but me. I was really
Wow.
hoping for that number three
Wow.
spot this. But it's going to be me, Chris, and then Bailey. And I'm going to kick it off with my first pick. And I know I'm probably not going to win this. I'm 100% sure I'm not going to win this. However, I'm telling you, Hanson is my first pick. And if you listen to the later shit, don't, and everybody brings up fucking umbop and shit all the fucking time. And I get it. That song's lame. Actually, it's not that bad when you're there live, but like on the radio, that shit's fucking lame. I get it. But they were fucking children when they wrote that. They were like, and you got to think, they were like, what, 12, maybe 10 when they wrote that shit. And they grew up and they continued making music and putting out albums. And the shit that they kept making and putting out when they grew up is so much better than the shit they made when they were kids, and nobody ever gave it a chance because of fucking umbop. But I'm telling you, if only and Penny and Me, if you don't like those two songs, there's something fucking wrong with you. But that's my first pick is Hanson. Anybody want to say anything before we move on?
That's your opinion, and that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Chris, what's your first pick?
I don't know. I feel like we're drafting these. I already got flamed for a couple of my picks, but like I said, I could change them. He said, no, 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 no. We already made them. Um, Rat is my first pick for a very
Gotta
underrated
pick.
band.
Gonna pick one of the most popular metal bands of all fucking time as an
They were
underrated.
like popular for like two albums, and I still think they need to get more recognition. I think they deserve a lot more accolades, I think, in my opinion.
I threatened to pick Metallica and AC/DC as my next two picks for that shit. Underrated bands. Oh, we're gonna go with a
A
Hall of
lot of
Fame.
people consider Rat underrated. I'm not the only one, you know.
Some
Listen
people
to the
think they're
riff of
one
Lay
hit
It
wonder.
Down.
Okay. I'm gonna pick one of the greatest bands of all time and our underrated bands, but okay.
I mean,
Bailey, who
listen
you
to
got? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. Defend yourself. Go
Go,
ahead.
Chris.
my friend. Yeah, ask the average person who the fuck Rat is. They won't know that. You ask
Yeah,
us,
they
we know
will.
this stuff. We're rock and roll, through and through, man.
They'll go, oh yeah, that's that band that sings Round and Round.
Yeah, because they only know one or two songs. They have way more. They have a whole entire discography that went to like the mid 90s. They had a lot more albums than just Out of the Cellar.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
the only
know
thing
because I
people
went and
remember.
saw them live in concert, and like sure seemed underrated when 30,000 people were singing along with all the songs. Um,
Shut up.
uh, Bailey, what have you got?
All right. I went with the band that I'm calling them what I call them now. I'm calling them the cousin band of Guns N' Roses and Metallica, the Cult.
The Cult. What's one of their songs that I would know?
She sells
She,
Sanctuary.
Love Removal Machine, Fire Woman.
See, I feel like I've heard of these songs, but they're not ringing any bell. And it could just be my fucking sick brain right now.
Yeah.
It'd be one of those things where if I put the song on for you, you would probably like, oh, I've heard of
Oh
that
yeah,
song. So,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, if you
but
ever played GTA Vice City, you would hear Seashell Sanctuary, I think on one of the radio stations in that game.
yeah, that's a banger
Okay.
of a song. But I call them underrated because like they had some great songs. They were kind of a hard when they debuted in the 80s, they were kind of a hard band to like pick a specific genre because they were like, were they like alt, were they punk, were they like metal-ish? Obviously like Guns N' Roses, their first tour they ever did was opening for them. And then they opened, I think a year or two later, they opened for Metallica on their and Justice for All tour. And I think the record that had Fire Woman that was produced by Bob Rock, which was obviously Bob Rock would go on to produce, the Black Album. So
Okay. Um, so that's round one. Round two, I also picked what I would consider a second cousin band of Guns N' Roses, if you will. And that was 6 a.m. And it was funny because before the show we said Nikki Six, DJ Ashba, and some other motherfucker nobody knows. And it's Michael some shit. The singer. The
we
only
forget
band
the
where
singer's
nobody
name.
knows the sing.
Yeah, it was hard to do something. So
Sing. That was it.
exactly, sing the fucking
uh,
chorus, dude.
I mean, so many good songs though, you know. What do you got, Bailey? Or Chris?
Oh,
Chris,
Chris's
yeah.
name.
oh yeah. Well, this is a band like I just like been like digging into recently over the last like week or two. And I'm like, these guys got really catchy choruses, some good hooks. And I feel like, yeah, it is another like sort of like they're sort of hair glam metal adjacent, but like they're kind of like also power pop to an extent. I'm gonna go Enough is Enough.
Okay. What's a
Oh
song
yeah.
by them I would have heard?
New Thing from their self-titled debut. That was probably the big hit. I think it was like a top 40 hit, I think. Or at least charted.
Huh. Yeah, I
I would say that
don't.
first album, listen to it, there's some really good stuff on there.
Okay. Bailey, what you got?
Well, I kind of went on down the Chris route and picked a popular band as one of my underrated bands, but I went with Alice in Chains.
Of course you. Oh yeah, and again, yeah, they seem so underrated. When I was there, and 30,000 people were singing every word to every fucking song. Very underrated band.
Well, the reason I picked them underrated is because I think they were underrated from their music scene. Like they were the best band from like I think they should have had like musically they should have had Nirvana success.
You know, if I was an asshole and I actually gave a fuck about this game, I would demand to get to change one of my picks, but I'm not going to do that because at the end of the day, it's a dumb game and who cares? But really, Alice in Chains is in no way, shape, or form underrated.
Neither is Rat.
No, you're right. It's not. Uh,
It's all our
well,
opinions, pal. You don't like it, eat a dick. How about
There you go.
for my third pick, I'm going to pick Taylor Swift. Uh,
that? Yeah, oh, she can't sell out any more stadiums. She's so underrated.
I know it's so underrated because of the fact that you can
She
only
now has to
fit so
sell
many
out
people in this
Jupiter.
thing. I mean, if there were just a few more people on this planet, I think she would get the recognition she deserves. No, my
You
last
can't start
pick.
selling your tickets for $1,000 instead of 2,000, guys.
What?
Oh man, my last pick. I had to roll the dice for this one because I was torn between two. I could have went the Bailey and Chris route and picked a band you've heard of, but that's probably not all that underrated. But instead, I continued on and stuck to my morals, and that's why I'm losing this week because nobody's going to vote for me. I picked Wigwam because not only does they don't have a bad song. They just don't. I mean, the worst Wigwam song is great. I
Mm.
would say they've probably got. I mean, even Guns N' Roses has "My World" in the General. I mean,
Yeah, those are guys. And Sympathy for the Devil. We just mentioned
yeah,
that.
but
There we
Wigwam
go.
has literally no bad songs, and like, and plus, I mean, come on. I mean, I'm a little biased anyway. I would have said that though before the lead singer came onto this show
You and I
and
both would have. Yeah.
spent like an hour with us. I've actually spoken to him twice because the day before I sent him the link with a timer on it, and it was funny because I was in my pajamas and a bathrobe getting everything set up, and he popped in for just a minute and was like, "Oh, awkward." Wish I was recording that. That would have been a funny bonus feature. But um no, Wigwam has no bad songs. They are one of the greatest bands in the world. Probably should have been my first pick, if we're being honest. Because yeah, it's just album after album after album of kick-ass songs. And like nobody's even I can't believe that band is not more famous than they are. But yeah, Wigwam is my final pick. Chris, who do you got for your next pick or final pick?
Um, is it too late to change it now? If it's too
Oh,
late, I'm not gonna. I'll
oh,
go through with
why
it.
are you gonna pick are you gonna pick Guns N' Roses or
No,
AC/DC?
we have no GNR rule because I already know I'm gonna get
Oh, you're gonna pick
lambasted for this.
Kiss.
No, fuck Kiss. They're overrated, please.
I'm surprised nobody picked them during your overrated segment.
I'm gonna
Oh, that's
pick
true.
Elvis
They were an honorable
Presley.
mention.
No, what you got? If you want to, I don't give a shit. If Bailey
Um,
don't.
fuck it. I'm gonna stick with it. I think the Talking Heads are underrated.
Talking now, why do I know them? There's a song. What song
Once
rings a
in a
bell?
Lifetime, you probably know that one. There was a song they had in the second Clerks movie. You may have heard Nothing But Flowers,
Burning down the
Pro-
house,
Burning Down the House, Psycho
Probably
Psycho
for
Killer.
Killer.
I'm a big Kevin Smith mark, so.
Yeah.
Oh, are they Psycho Killer Jeffrey Dahmer? Is that the talking head?
Psycho Killer. Yeah, Velvet Revolver covered
Fa
Psycho
fa
Killer
fa
by the Talking
fa
Heads.
fa 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 fa.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I have heard of them. Okay, well,
Yeah,
talking head.
I think
All
they're
right,
great,
Chris.
man.
It's good to see you're playing the game and picking underrated bands for a change. And
Yeah, and
uh
they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Someone mentioned that here. They're not inducted in there at all. So technically
Talking
still underrated.
Heads?
I don't believe they are. It doesn't. I
I
don't
think
see it
they
anywhere.
are.
I'm not. I
Something
have
to
to
look
double
up.
check. I don't recall. I don't think so.
hmm, Bailey's gonna pick like Def Leppard in the next one. What's your last pick, Bailey?
Yeah,
Um,
anything after Pyromania.
yeah. I took a band adjacent to Guns N' Roses. I picked Blind Melon.
How are they adjacent to Guns N' Roses?
Shannon Hoon
Shannon Hoon.
Oh, I don't know who that
So
and
is.
Axl were friends.
yeah, Lafayette.
Indiana
Yeah,
boys.
but
Also, they
yeah, I
fucked the
mean,
same girl.
Well,
probably.
them and Izzy also, since they're all from Lafayette.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But
So
I mean, No Rain's probably like one of my favorite songs of all time. You know, every time hear that on the radio, I just like so what you talked about earlier, Dustin. Like you listen to a song and it just makes you happy.
Oh yeah, we weren't on the air yet, but uh,
Ah, there you
you're
go.
right. Well, I was
So
talking about I was when we originally wrote these down and made our drafts off air. I was playing the song "If Only" by Hanson to prove my point to these guys, who then made fun of me when I picked Hanson.
we didn't
oh, I
make
don't
And
fun
care. That's your
of
opinion.
you.
that's fine. You know what? I made
I
fun
didn't
of
make
Rick
fun of you
when
at all. I said, "Oh, this sounds like something I may have heard passingly on like the radio," but that's it. I didn't make fun of you. I didn't
Rick
say
turned
"fuck
me on to
you,"
Hanson.
whatever.
And I made fun of Rick forever until I actually listened. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. This is great. Blind Melon. What's a band by them? What's a song by them I know?
No
No
Rain.
rain.
No Rain? Okay. I don't know that one. Maybe I should. Maybe I'd know it
It's
if I
another
heard
one of
it.
those things where if I played the song for you, you would know it.
Oh
Fair
yeah.
enough. Got some honorable mentions here. Crazy Licks, Joan Red, Hardline,
Mm.
Loverboy, Drowning Pool, and Living Color
Ooh, okay.
is my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I should have picked Drowning Pool is what I should have done, but I didn't.
Shit.
Drowning Pool, like they only had the one hit with Bodies, but then like after, I mean, sad that their singer died. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, not happy about that at all. But the rest of their albums, like Drowning Pool fans shit on them because they stopped that screamy bullshit, but they
Mhm.
get so much fucking better when they switch to that southern rock kind of style. And every other Drowning Pool album is completely different than the first. Like the first is like I said, that screamy bullshit, and that
Mhm.
was great at the time, but like, and they did that well. But the rest of the albums are, in my opinion, so much fucking better than the the first album. But I don't like that screamy shit. So I
Right.
mean,
I
people
mean,
may get pissed.
I think of them like along with like Saliva as like WWE bands.
Well, even then, all they ever
To
play
an
is
extent, yeah.
bodies.
Or no, did you ever hear their version of the Triple H theme song?
Yeah, it was on a
That's pretty
Forcible
good,
Entry,
actually.
that
Oh
record.
yeah, you're right. Forcible entry. Yeah. You guys, anybody else got honorable mentions before we move on?
Oh, I got plenty, brother.
What you got?
I was gonna say LA Guns.
Okay.
New York Dolls, I think, are like very underrated, as sort of like progenitors of like the punk scene. T-Rex, Electric Light Orchestra. I think one that comes to mind for a lot of people, Big Star, for talking power pop, like Big Star was
Okay.
like a big one for that. Cinderella, Hanway Rocks. Um, some people even put the Ramones on their list. And I'm like, I get it to an extent because like sales wise, like music wise, they didn't sell shit. But like I still think their influence is well known,
I think the
you know.
Ramones did better in t-shirts. They're kind of like most punk bands don't
Like the
get popular
Misfits.
till their t-shirt gets popular.
Yeah. People start wearing the t-shirt like, oh, name three songs from that band. Oh, you can't name three songs.
You know what? One of the bands I probably would have picked would have been Motorhead.
Motorhead was also an honorable mention, but I was
I
like,
think is it
Motorhead
I
is a
don't know.
legendary fucking band. Like,
yeah,
unreal.
amongst us like rock metal guys, like legendary, but then I don't know. I'm trying to think, does it, like did this band like transcend with, you know, people that are like, I guess, quote unquote normies?
So if I would have said if we would have went with the most legendary metal bands, you guys would have been like, "Oh, Quiet Riot," or
Could have
No,
went
they're
that.
fucking
I could have
two-hit
went Thin
wonders.
Lizzy possibly as well. Like, because Thin Lizzy only people know a couple of their songs.
That's a good one too. Yeah, I shouldn't even think of that one.
Axl Rose in the Hat is the only reason I ever
Rapid
listened to
Fire.
Thin Lizzy in the first
The
place.
boys are back in town.
Yeah, Rapid Fire.
I
They were
hate
so
that song.
underrated.
Jailbreak, that's another one. Oh,
I
Whiskey in the
like
Jar.
Jailbreak.
Whiskey
Did
in
you
the
hear
Jar.
about Did you hear about
Sorry, guys.
Metallica suing over that?
They sued over Whiskey in the Jar?
No, Thin Lizzy sued Metallica.
Really?
Almost. It came real
Almost.
close.
Really?
I never knew
So
that.
like Metallica's cover of Whiskey in the Jar. First off, Whiskey in the Jar is a public domain song. Well-known Irish song. Hang on. Gotta nip this in the bud. We're gonna go back to the cough syrup. Before I had to pause the podcast to cough my fucking lungs out, I was telling the story of Thin Lizzy suing Metallica for Whiskey in the Jar. So the guitar player of Thin Lizzy's riding down the road listening to the radio, and the new Metallica song comes on, and he goes, "Dude, that's my fucking riff. That's my guitar riff." And he's like, "Bull fucking shit. That's my guitar riff." So he calls his lawyer immediately, and his lawyer, and he's like, "Yo!" And before he says a fucking word, his lawyer's like, "I know already. We're on the phone with their lawyers right now." And a deal was made, and the rest is history.
There you go.
But yeah, "Whiskey in the Jar" by Metallica is actually a Thin Lizzy cover. So
Right.
I believe it was Thin Lizzy. If it's not, don't give me any fucking shit. Give me all the shit in the fucking comments. I
No,
don't
I
care
was Thin
about.
Lizzy. I can confirm that.
I don't read the shit no way, so do whatever you want. Anyway, recap fantasy rock draft. I've already recapped these. I have not. Recap my picks. My team of Hanson, 6 a.m. Wigwam, Chris's team of Rat, Enough is Enough in the Talking Heads, Bailey's team of The Cult, Alice in Chains, and Blind Melon. Go and vote in the post section on our YouTube channel right now for who you think wins the fantasy rock draft. Oh, fellas. Shall we finally get into our song of the day before
Yeah, I
I
think it's
fucking die on air?
about damn time. We need Dustin to review the song so we can put in the database before he dies. Okay, so before we gotta
Please.
go, let's listen to "Gotta Go" by Izzy Stradlin.
Yeah, here we go.
Perfect.
Oh no, I'm late for class. I'm like the
This would
Flash. I gotta run.
this would be the perfect song for like a running montage in a movie and shit.
Oh no, I woke up late. Oh my God, I'm gonna miss the big whatever.
It's always like the big exam because writers know nothing about high school.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm late
I
for my test.
I know what show this would be in. Then it would be in a Ned's Declassified School
Yeah.
Survival Guide.
Yes.
So if you guys want to watch along, feel free to pull up Ned's Declassified
School
and
Survival.
pause the podcast, pull up the intro to Ned's Declassified. We can't show these to you anymore. I'm going to do the same. Hang on.
I gotta go. No, 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 no.
I don't know why I'm fucking bothering. Probably because it's the cough syrup making the decisions right now for a bit that you're not going to see on the air. Ned's Declassified intro. All right. I'm just going to do season one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And it's looks like it's about 40 seconds. Let me mute that shit. All right. Because God knows we don't want to get this whole thing taken down. All right. And I'm going to play the song in three, two, one, play. Holy shit. This is working. Good call, Bailey.
It
Oh,
worked.
man.
It's too good. It's too good.
That was perfect. That was
I
the perfect video.
I just want to say, Jeff, like you might have ruined every Izzy song, but no, I think you made it 10 times better.
No, it's now enhanced with visuals, which is even better. You know, we need
Yes.
music videos for these.
Because Izzy
Um,
only he didn't make that many music videos.
I think
that may
whenever I guess that's it. When he had albums on Geffen, he probably was contracted to make a couple, but that was it.
That was it.
that may be Jeff's biggest contribution to this podcast.
Yeah. Put him in the Hall of Fame for that.
Jeff, you're in our Hall of Fame.
Guns N' Radio Hall of Fame.
That's going
We're
to
gonna
be
induct
funny.
everyone else before we induct ourselves in.
We're gonna do a whole ceremony. And when we get to our final season, our next to last episode, we'll have a Hall of Fame episode, and we just all induct ourselves. It'd be the most circle jerk of an
We're
episode
just gonna pat
ever.
ourselves on the back like this. I want to thank God and Jesus, Mom and Dad.
If we make
I
enough
love you.
YouTube money to pay for it before then, I'll send you all. No, I'm not going to send you plaques. What I'll send you is a PDF of a certificate that you can print out.
No, we gotta get like those cheap like dollar store like trophies. Just like
Oh
feels like
no, no, no,
this.
no. That's way too much money. By the time we ship these motherfuckers out, we're looking at $15-$20 each.
Yeah, but you
Might
gotta
as
buy your
well.
own actually. We don't make them. You gotta buy your own at your own local Dollar General.
I will send you a PDF of a certificate that you can print out. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame honor. What do you call it when you get like an honorable degree?
I
Uh
think something like that. Like a honorary masters.
honorary. There we go. Honorary Hall of Famer. That'd be funny, and then we just give it to ourselves. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the song. Um, Chris, do you got lyrics for this one?
Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Pumping down, the southbound heading to Vegas. Going away, let the roof off of here day. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. So that's
All
basically
right.
the he goes, I gotta go, and then he'll put like two lines of something. Then he says, I gotta go, and another two lines.
So
That's
this
pretty much it.
so this is like the ball basically, but a better song.
Slightly better.
It's when you got to piss, and
Yeah. I gotta go.
I got I gotta
oh,
go.
this,
I drank that water too fast. I broke my seal.
what's the second verse?
Been so long since I had myself a good time. I can't lose going way long out of here. I
Hmm,
think. I know these are probably someone. I found this on a
that's what I
random
got.
ass website. Yeah.
Have we made it to the third verse yet?
Yeah, it was red lights are flashing in my rear view. Two something pull over, take another year. I
So
think that
this is a
last line,
prequel.
maybe,
This is a
yeah.
prequel to Nothing on Me.
Could be, yeah.
You remember Got Nothing on
Oh,
Me?
me. Do.
Because he says, I paid my fines, I got 'em in on time, you got nothing on me.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So in
Maybe he's
this
talking
one,
about the
he's out.
government in that song.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I paid you my 15%. Now go fuck yourself. You ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, that's how I felt when I was paying taxes on guns and radio last fucking year. Talk
Yeah.
about didn't even make all that fucking much money and I had to pay taxes on it. Fuck you, government.
Government
Anyway,
totally sucks, motherfucker. The
does
government
we
totally
should taxation
sucks.
is theft. Anyways, let's listen a little more because I'm only a minute and a half in.
Once you go home.
I gotta go. That's what I'm getting at. I have to go. I gotta go. Matter of fact, you guys do the show. All right, we're getting a little breakdown action here. Okay. It's just gonna be one of those songs where for the next like 3 minutes he just does this shit.
Maybe not.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I shouldn't be doing this. I got the blurry eyes. I don't know. Doing this, believe it or not, has opened my nose up a little. That's the secret to having a bad cold is just headbang your way through it. If I'd known this, I would have been doing this the whole time.
Whole
Anyway,
time.
gotta go. Izzy Stradlin, WNBC.
yeah,
WNBC.
that was
Yeah,
so
we both hit it at the same time, baby. Oh yeah.
I like the way
Yeah.
Dustin did it.
Yeah, just no fucks given tonight, man. I'm so sorry, guys. By the way,
Yeah.
I understand these couple of podcasts are going to be hard to listen to, and it's totally my fault. I don't know. Fuck you, I guess.
It's all right.
Chris Caputo, Bailey, and then me is the order in which we will be reviewing the song. So, Chris, what you think about "Gotta Go" by Izzy Stradlin?
It's one of his more faster paced songs, which is, pretty good. Something that you can do in 2.5, 3 minutes, Would I like a little more lyrics? Sure, but I'm like, when you're doing something like this, like the very fast pace, I don't think you need much lyrics. He's got to go. What else is there to say, man? When you gotta go, you gotta go. Whether you're a 30-year-old drunk man, you gotta take a piss, or you're like 6 months old and you gotta go in your diaper. I don't know. I think he's talking about piss and shit in here. So, um, not a bad song. Um, I don't know if I'd give it a three though. I'm gonna go like just under 2.75.
All right, Bailey.
Yeah. This song was kind of simple. Like lyrically, it's not really that like complex or challenging. Kind of like Chris says, you gotta go, I guess. I don't know, whether it's to the bathroom or on the road, or both. But yeah, the song itself, it's not like the best Izzy song, but I thought it was fine for what it was. I'll give it like a 2.75.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. Wasn't crazy about it though. I kind of like the one we did Tuesday better, personally. But I'm gonna give this one a two. But what did you think? Let us know in the comment section below and all that good shit that we
That
always
fun
say right here.
stuff.
Yeah, fun times. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and see what song we're gonna be reviewing next week on the Guns and Radio podcast, provided that I survive this week.
You will.
Illegalized song, Velvet Revolver.
All right, we
Ah,
got some Velvet Revolver action coming
we're
up next
going
time.
back to the first album, going back to Contraband. I think that's that one, and then we have one more song from that album. That's gonna be another full album review, hopefully soon.
Oh, nice. All right.
Because we don't
Well,
have much, yeah, we don't have much Velvet Revolver left. We have like that and maybe three or four other songs, unless you want to get into like, Velvet Revolver doing live covers of like Stone Temple Pilot songs. There's a couple
well,
there,
we've
but
done
that's
that.
really it. We did a couple, Sex Type Thing, and when they covered Interstate Love Song.
What else have they covered that we didn't put in the wheel? Because I thought
Um,
we put all of their
but I
covers in.
have them covering Vaseline and also Cracker Man are the two other Stone Temple Pilot songs they did live. I don't know if there's any footage of those.
Have you
There probably
guys
is, but
have you guys done Money by Pink Floyd? That song
yes.
did
Oh
that
yeah,
one?
yeah, we did
That
that
was
Italian Job
dog
cover.
shit.
I
It was
liked
dog
it.
shit. I
It's
hated.
dog shit. You
I
gave it
think.
2.5.
Oh, did I? Okay, maybe I liked it. I don't know.
He's
What
Oh,
song
checking
Ain't
did
out.
I?
Talking About Love was dog shit. That
Oh
Oh,
was
is that
yeah,
the one? Is that the one I
that's the one they
hated?
did
Okay.
at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah,
Van Halen.
Okay.
we both hated
Fair
that
enough.
one. That was awful.
Anyway, come back Tuesday. That's when that's happening. That's enough show. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace. We'll see you next
See
week.
ya.
Some VR.